right, Joe will call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Sutter.
Present.
Royster here. Firth.
Here.
Bixler.
Here. Okay, item number 3, approve the minutes of the previous meeting, January the 9th.
Move to approve.
Motion to approve minutes of the previous meeting. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call.
Sutter.
Yes.
Royster, yes. Firth.
Yes.
Bixler.
Yes. Item number 4 is, does any member know of any business to enter into executive session this time? I have none. Ed?
No.
Bob?
None.
Okay. All right. Sonia? I don't know of anything, do you? Okay. Okay, so we will skip down to item number 8. And that is concerning our business user agreement between the Avard Rail Park and Excel Stimulation LLC.
There's not really any discussion other than to let you know that because they've already signed their agreement with us. This is just the business user agreement that finally came from BNSF. So we will sign 3 copies of it. I will deliver it to Excel. They'll sign their 3 and we'll send it to BNSF and then they will sign theirs and date it and send it back to us. And then it'll be effective. And at that time, then we'll know when they will move in.
What kind of time frame are we looking at, Sonia, for that all to happen? Do we know?
I guess it's gonna depend on how long it takes for everybody to sign. We anticipated them being in there, by the first of the year. So now this is March, but here again, it was back on BNSF, so this is the piece that we're lacking. Cause like I said, you guys approved and they came and they signed our agreements, our rental agreements, everything, and all we needed was this, so this is where we're at. I'm gonna say that we sign ours tonight and they get it sent to Excel. We should probably have it back from them maybe by the end of the week and send it on to BNSF. We could have it and have them be in there in April or start moving in April. So
Burlington Northern has approved it and agreed to sign it?
yes, they went, and the biggest part was getting through their environmental hoops because they had to prevent them with the environmental plan on how they would transfer from the car to truck and take off site and everything. Once they got through that, then they had to go through the new customer review. They wouldn't let them go through that until they had passed the environmental part. So that kind of delayed the process a little bit.
So has Excel reviewed this?
Yes,
Okay.
they have it. They received it the same time we did.
And they are okay with it?
They're okay with it.
Can we not, Ed, just have them sign signature pages? Say sign a signature page and attach it?
Mhm.
Then we
So that's all
scan it to
we're
you.
doing.
Yeah.
Is we're just waiting on them.
Yeah. My point is you don't even have to send them, just have them sign a signature page and fax it to me, email it to you.
Item number
That's
Attach it,
where
send
we're
it.
at.
Okay, Ed, anything else that we need to know or be aware of? I know we've already approved it. I don't think the board has.
And this is what we've been waiting on, so we're good.
Okay.
So how many groups do we have in the park now?
4.
We will have.
Well, with this one, it'll be 4.
That's the most we've ever had, right?
Yes, it is, excuse me.
It'll be exciting to get that RV park going.
Todd and I went down and looked at that.
Well, Shelley, we might want to take a camper down there, plug it in, and
There you go.
Go fishing.
Go fishing at the lake.
well, I appreciate Ed and Todd. I don't want to get ahead of myself in the RV park, all the work you've done on that. Okay. Todd, anything, any comments on item 8?
No.
If not, I think we'll go ahead and, because we don't need to do anything, correct? Okay. Item 9 is discussing any action regarding our water source for the industrial use. I know there was a fire actually out here on 64, and I'm sure Randy was probably involved in it. That's probably why he's not here. He's kind of spearheaded that, the water source situation. So unless Sonia has something, we can come back to it. I don't believe there's any new news on that.
And it's still, I assume, part of our infrastructure package that went to DC, to Senator Inhofe, that's to be included in the infrastructure package to be approved here this year. So
Number 8, don't we need to approve to sign in it or anything?
I think we, number 8, have we not already approved?
Or did you do that?
We've already
You did
approved
that? Okay.
the
Is that-
agreement, and this is just the.
Signing it? Okay. I just want to
yes.
make sure we didn't need a motion on it.
Pretty sure we didn't. Because I was asking
Okay.
Ed for
I just
opinions,
wanted
I
to
was
make sure.
thinking Sonia's probably about ready to slap me because this thing's a done deal.
Okay.
but the House is working on reconciliation, is what's going on in DC.
Okay.
So when they reconcile everything for each state and all the packages they have, then they'll float the infrastructure bill. So when it's gonna happen, I don't know, but I heard it's still in reconciliation. So,
Well, we'll pay attention to that because that could be some good news for
Mhm.
this part of the world for sure. And with no rain in sight, we need, any news is good news right now.
well, and also here's what I think we should do as board members for Avard, as soon as the bill is submitted to the House, we need to ping Senator Inhofe's office, and he's head of environmental works for the Senate. So, and remind him about our package for Avard and go through the state office as well here. So, he does pay attention. His former chief of staff, my business partner, says he does pay attention to those things when people send him information and contact him, so.
That's a very important committee that he heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Item number 10. Does any member have any new news on our RV park?
Shelley sent me a possible legal description, and I should have put a lease agreement together. I will have it at the next meeting. I'll do my very best.
Okay, thank you, Ed. Any other discussion? Hearing none, we'll move to item number 11, is the finance report. You should have your finance package in the behind your minutes. And I would like to turn this over to Todd at this time to get the highlights and give his opinion of state of finance.
Well, the numbers are in front of you there. We've made all of our payments. We're on track. Quarterly payments were made, and we're accruing for all the additional payments. Our debts continue to go down. We'd like to see more revenue and more action in the park, but we're holding our own.
I got a check today from,
From Martin Marietta.
yeah.
Is that 12,000?
12,000, yes, yesterday.
Have we received all of our TIF money?
I think you'll be getting some more because you got 6,600 something last month, and this month it was only $2.09, I think that's what it was. So we didn't go ahead and issue a check, but since they're all coming in to pay their second half, I know you'll have more, so we'll add that to you next time.
So just roughly, we received over $60,000 from TIF, is that correct?
Close
Last
to
year,
65.
we received 100, did we not, Shelley, or do you remember? I was thinking it was about 100,000.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it'll be around that again this year, yes. So, I can't remember what that number was. I should write that down and keep it in my folder because I've got it. Just can't remember what it is. Seemed like it was 103,000 or something like that. That we did get.
Nobody knows about it, another train coming into Avard. Does anybody for March or?
Haven't heard anything.
Okay, anything else, Todd, we need to look at or be aware of?
No, I don't think so.
I move to approve the financial.
All right, we have a motion on the floor to approve the finance report. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, any further discussion? Roll call.
Holder,
Yes.
Sutter,
Present.
Royster, yes. Firth,
Yes.
Bixler.
Yes. Okay, item number 12 is Sonia's report. And let's skip over that. Is there any new business at this time? Remember?
I was coming back from OYE between Dover and Kingfisher. They're building a, what do you call it, a circle?
Loop track.
Yeah.
A what, Jim?
Loop.
And have we ever had a determination of what that would cost us to put in a loop? I know it's expensive.
Yes.
Well, I'd say in excess of $5 to $10 million probably.
That's a big sand deal going in down there, isn't
I don't know, I was wondering what it was. They've got these two
it? Yeah. I
large.
haven't been by there in a while, but I think I've heard it's a big sand, all that stuff going on down there.
It's my understanding in the infrastructure package that we submitted for consideration has the loop track in it.
Along with the concrete on the highways, on the road, access road,
Yeah.
and many things. It also spurs into the park.
Yeah, through like 3 in the Todd, 3 spurs, along with the loop track. So it's about, if I remember right, Todd, it's about $30 million, including the water, the loop, and the road. We put the road in too, the 6 miles. That's why it's so important when it does come up, you know, in the House and the Senate for us to contact the Hobbs office.
You don't think we need to now?
It's not too early. I mean, now's the time to, you know, like I say, they're going through, the House is going through reconciliation, so they're looking at everything and everybody's getting things lined out. So what's nice about it, Senator Inhofe will have the last look at everything, being the committee chair with the Senate. So never too early, it's never too late. So if you want to light him up now, we'll light him up when it's time. It's gonna be.
You feel comfortable doing that, or how should we do it?
I think we all individually should do it. I really do. I think it just keeps the rail park in front of him. And he's interested. He wants to do, I know this, he wants to do something for Northwest Oklahoma. And Alva's the perfect place because of the fires and because of rural water. If you notice, rural water, the president's agenda has come way up towards the top of the list on infrastructure is rural water. So, and I think that's partly because of Anhoff and what has been pushing forward. So I feel good about a lot of it. We just need to remind him our package is not only for jobs, but it's for the rural water and it's for infrastructure out of the park. So,
What's the best way to contact him? Do we do an email or give a telephone call?
either one of those, and I'd also
That's the only thing.
call his state director.
Yes.
And then I would call Inhoff's office in DC.
I'm kind of lazy. Can anybody provide me that contact information? I mean, I probably have it, just,
What,
Like-
in-house?
Inhoff's, for the state director and for the Inhoff's office. I can get it for you. Somebody
email
can
it
get
to me, Sonia, if you have it.
Email it to all of us, if you would,
No, when you say state director of,
for Inhoff. He
His
has a
office.
state director.
okay. Well, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, any other new business to be discussed? We'll go back to item 12. Sonia discussed a couple items with the board.
Everybody's coming to the turkey hunt? Nice
As
job.
far as I know, yeah.
Okay.
What's the date on that? Sonia?
April 11th through the 13th. The meals are the 11th and the 12th. As it gets closer and we have confirmed on who's coming and who's not, I may call on some of you to help and discuss, like I did before. So if you can be available, that would be great.
Let us know, we'll be available.
Okay. I definitely appreciate that.
Sonia, do we have any individuals that is directly related to this board that we could help, or do you not, was it too early?
It's too early. That's what I'm doing this week, Ed, after these board meetings are over, is firming up our list. They had a change in who oversees the governor's public relation activities or lieutenant governor's activities again this year. So information hasn't been coming in and out as smoothly as it has in the past, as far as RSVPs. And I don't know that they express that like they have in the past. I mean, RSVPs are to go through them to us, but I'm not liking our results so far, so I'm gonna step out and start making those phone calls and
Good, appreciate you doing that.
seeing what we can find out. But we'll have more information. We have a guide meeting on March 29th, where I was hoping to kind of have that information so I could assign and tell guides who they're gonna be and where they're gonna be staying. That's gonna be another deal, which remind me to holler at you on a little bit.
Is that Friday? Is it Friday the 29th?
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right?
Yes, the 11th through the 13th of the hunt, but the guide meeting's the 29th of March, which I believe is Thursday.
Okay.
Yes. Wow. It's a busy day. Yes.
What time is it?
6:30 at Baker's.
I might try to make it.
That'd be good. That'd be good. I mean, that's it right now, at that time.
Okay. Thank you. Any remarks by our citizens?
Lynn's the only citizen we
You
have.
know, the citizen, I guess not.
Appreciate you being here, Lynn.
Thank you.
Item 15 is motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Roll call.
Roll call. Holder,
Yes.
Sutter,
Present?
Royster, yes. Firth,
Yes.
Bixler.
Yes.